show up at a club and play for 3 hours.
Right, and then go home.
And be the fucking man, and then go home. Yeah, and then go to your job at Olive Garden or whatever. Show up with a new guitar every week, or a new car, or a new girlfriend, or whatever.
Michael Mann, heat shot.
Conquer that bitch.
That's right, you're on top of the fucking world up here. You have this existential landscape rolling into the ocean all around you. And there it is. A meaningless, meaningless city.
People just fucking disappeared here, man. You know? It's weird.
How the fuck do we get down from here?
Hey, don't go near those cactuses. Want some water? Navi.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. The thing that I'm really relieved about is that it hasn't really changed a lot, you know?
You don't think so?
Not really. Like, I was worried that when we went back, just like nobody would remember us, or, you know, my life would be uprooted so much that it's just like I can't go back to the way things were before we left, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case, though, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Right over there is where people fly their drones.
Yeah.
Known anything about.
Yeah.
With women or with men. Every time that I say something outlandish about anything, he says something to me to the effect of, like, you know...
Hey, we're leaving.
So, in his own microcosm of existence, in his own mind, and then 3 days later they come into work, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" It's like, seriously, you still work here? How's that possible? Why didn't you get fired?
Right.
I can't imagine fucking doing that, man. Like, if I'm not gonna show up, which is rare. Cocksuckers. Cocksucker. Cocksucker.
I feel like I've walked into Breaking Bad. I wouldn't be surprised if the writers from Breaking Bad, like, used this car wash, like, as a fucking basis. You know what I mean?
Like the fucking Beatles, playing on. Don't charge me $50, and they were like, "Well, the car's already gone. Like, we already took it to get it detailed." I was like, "Are you shitting me? So you're gonna charge me $50 for that, and I don't even get like a say in the matter? It's just like, okay, $50.
Yeah.
We're jacking you."
What?
How the fuck do you even get up there?
Oh,
What's that thing? Oh, I see, okay.
It's not.
You just go off the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, we changed drugs because they were cheating.
Oh, okay.
Blanca.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Oh, shit. fucking uppercut yo ass. Dude, make yourself electricity or something. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, fight his fucking face.
Ah! Damn it!
You knew his fatalities?
I did.
How'd you figure them out? This was before the fucking internet.
Nah, it was like right when the internet was you could look that shit. You
so
would
there's
go
like
on the internet just to look that stuff
GameFAQs.com.
up. Like as a 13-year-old kid,
Right.
you know, it's like, oh, I want to learn Mortal Kombat fatalities.
Yeah.
You get on the internet.
Yeah. They're like
Dial in
GameFAQs.com
on
or whatever.
America Online.
The Mortal Kombat chat
Dude,
room.
I remember like when America Online came out, people would create like just still frame pictures of like dream fights of Mortal Kombat. Like I want Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but I want Baraka versus Johnny Cage in it. And they would like take Photoshop and make some shitty looking picture with like, you know, like a
it would take 5 minutes to fucking load the image.
Yeah. It would. It would take like 5 minutes, and it would be always like some crappy picture that they like, you know, drew with like Microsoft Paint or something.
This is the fucking Roger Rabbit tunnel, right?
Yes, this is the Roger Rabbit tunnel.
Fuck yeah.
Legendary.
Right.
Oh man.
We watched Castaway the other night. Have you seen that film?
I have seen that movie.
What did you think about that movie?
Well, you know, when I saw it originally, I didn't know if I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of always felt like people responded to the things that I felt were worthwhile about the things that I loved in art and music and literature and whatever, very differently than the way that I did. You know, it was always more like appealing to someone's sensibilities or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a badge to wear. Right. It never felt like that to me. You know. For so many other people, it's like it became something, you know, fashionable. It became something for them to, you know, just sort of a shallow self-expression or something, you know, that is less substantive than, you know, than I mean, like you said, you know, I mean, to me, you know, any of that doesn't have to exist outside the realm of doing something that is for the common good or whatever, you know what I mean? And I don't feel that, you know, a lot of what we have necessarily responds to that, you know?
You're right, dude.
I don't know.
Well, I think a lot of the art that you have liked, that I'm aware of, has been sort of pragmatic, or it has a purpose, you know what I mean?
Well, that's a very good thing. And you know, it's interesting, like when you were here last time, you mentioned some of that, and you talked about, you know, kind of like the American Vine, and you know, there's I've always because of all of that stuff, I've always had a self-consciousness about that like, well, you know, I'm just not, you know, I'll always just be a guy from Arcanum that won't get what the real,
the progressive, fashionable intelligentsia.
The intelligentsia won't, I won't ever catch up to that, and they'll always have, you know, 10 steps ahead of me on, you know, what is, and they'll be able to break that down for me, you know, ever so kindly, and tell me, tell me why I'm, you know, backwards.